used this system, the electronic portfolio system, in a course that I've created. So you'll notice that these are hyperlinks that I wanted individuals to be able to see. If you click on this, it actually opens your email account and would allow you to send me an email. Over here on the right hand side, they're my content area. So if I click on home, this is my home page. I'm on that page. If I click the syllabus, what will happen is this hyperlink is linked to an actual document. So let me show you that document here. And it opened the document. Close that. If I click on course documents, it takes me to a new page of my PowerPoint. And within that page, all I have done is used a bulleted list, change my bullets to check marks, and then here I've added the hyperlink. So I've added that object. I could have hyperlinked. In this case, I chose to put in an image. So if I click syllabus, this syllabus over here in the content navigation and this syllabus goes to the exact same document in my file management system. Now let me show you one more piece of this. What I've shown you so far is action buttons back here, forward here, home page, takes me back to the home page, web search. Notice I'm using different images, but the action settings are doing exactly the same thing. But now I want to show you how you can also use this in like a module type setting. So here are my modules. Imagine this not being much different than your Seasons 1 or Seasons 2. So if I click here in module, it's in the image, it's going to take me to module. Notice I also hyperlinked the Word module 1. So not only is the image hyperlinked, notice I have a hand, but the Word module 1 is hyperlinked. If I take you to module 1, these are all separate pages within the PowerPoint. So this is the Principles of Development. If I click on this button, it takes me to the 12 principles. If I click on module home, it takes me back to home. The same fundamental ideas that you did in Seasons 1 and Seasons 2. If I go back to module 1 this time and tell it I want to look at my scenarios, it takes me to a completely different place. I can click on the scenarios or I can click on the assignments. I can tell it to go to developmental issues or I can tell it to go to second grade. Well, let's go to second grade. So here are my scenarios. I can go next. This is just an action button. Next. I can go to the assignment. I can take it all the way back to Ed 201. There's that first page, or I can go back to modules. So notice between the hyperlinks and the action settings, it's taking me exactly where I need to go. I've made those choices to allow my user to be able to navigate through this. I'm going to go ahead and click on that assignment. Notice I have two options here, assignment 1, assignment 2. If I click on the image, it's going to take me to assignment 2. And also within this, remember these are PowerPoint slides. I have an observation. So here is the form that the individual could have clicked on to open that Word document, or I could have them watch the video clip. And you can do the same thing. What I wanted to show you in the example I just was going through in the slideshow view is how this looked in the PowerPoint view. Down here on the bottom right hand corner, I'm going to go ahead and go to the slide sorter view so you can see all my slides. So here are those initial slides. I know they're small, but I wanted you to be able to see everything. I have 67 slides in this particular module, but I wanted you to be able to see how this worked. So here's my initial slide, here's my course document slide. Here's my assignment list. Here's information on the resources, the handouts, and the individual information on different theorists. Now as I navigate down, these are the modules. You should recognize these. Every link I went to clicked somewhere else. So module 1, the little face, and module 1, the words, went to this slide. And each one of these buttons took me to a different slide within my modules. Now this is clearly for a college level course and not for students who are probably in a K-12 situation. Way too much reading for that level, but I just wanted to be able to show you how this looked. Your electronic portfolio will have the same look and feel as what I just showed you. You'll be using hyperlinks to go from page to page. On each page you'll be sharing things with me, whether it be through video, your assignments, through hyperlinks outside of your electronic portfolio. It could be documents that you've saved within your file management system. But the premise is the same, and so are the steps. So that was a little bit of an overview of how they connect your document. Until next time.